So hello everybody, now we are going to understand how to create EC2 instance in AWS. That is our virtual server. How we are going to create that. So we are going to learn this, how to create a server. Now the question must be coming to your mind that why we are discussing creation of EC2 instance, that we have to discuss in module 4, because I am going to teach you NACL and security group, and in NACL and security group I am going to use a server. So you must be confused that hey, from where the server came. So what am I going to do? I'm going to teach you how to create a EC2 instance in a faster manner. Then in module 4 we have a detailed discussion on creation of EC2 instance with each and every step. Now I'm just going to create an instance. Simple. Fine. What are different steps? We are not going to discuss. We are not going to discuss what is the meaning of this, what is the meaning of that. So there are so many steps which needs to be discussed for creating an EC2 instance. Now we are just creating a EC2. EC2 means Elastic Compute Cloud, which is a virtual machine. You can say your laptop or desktop. I'm creating somewhere in cloud. So that is what I'm going to show you. So let's go to my AWS console. This is my AWS console. I'm in Singapore. So take me to anywhere. Let's say I go to Mumbai. So I'm in Mumbai now. Fine. And now I'm going to create a server. I'm going to create a server. So let's say, so when I'm in Mumbai, now what I want to create a virtual machine, EC2. Now what is EC2? Elastic Compute Cloud, virtual server in the cloud. Now let me click on create. So I click on that service now, and for launching an instance, you click on launch instance. For creating an instance, you give the instance name. Let's say it's Geeks server. So I'm creating a Geek server. Okay. Now what is my instance? I want to go with Linux instance. Then there are so many AMI. AMI stand for Amazon Machine Image. I'm going with this AMI. So all these things we are going to discuss in module 4. Forget about it. Now what capacity I want? I want 1 CPU, 1 GB of memory, which is T2 micro I'm selecting. So I'm going with T2 micro. Do you want to protect your system? I say no, I don't want to protect my system. Protection and all is again discussed in what? Again discussed in module number 4. So I'm not going to create any key pair. So if you want, you can read it. You can use key pair to securely connect to your instance. I don't want. I want to use it for just, to show you NACL and security group. Now network setting. Now where, in which VPC you want to put your instance? Default VPC. We have already discussed what is default VPC. Which subnet? Let's select any subnet. Any subnet. Do you want to give public IP or no? Yes, I want to give. I enable it. Now you want to security group. We have already discussed what is security group. Do you want to create a security group? I said yes, want to create a security group. Let's say it's Geeks EC2 security group. Fine. And description is, let's say, security. Now what port you want to open? So I want to port SSH already open. Anywhere I want to open one more port. So port HTTP. Why HTTP? Because I'm going to access this server from the browser. So HTTP from where? From anywhere. Simple. Now by default I'm getting 8 GB because I'm selecting Linux. So here for Linux 8 GB is sufficient. If you are going with Windows, it will give you 30 GB. We'll go to advanced settings, and in advanced setting I'll be creating a web server. So for web server I need to install Apache. So either I install after creation, or I can create while creation also. So you go here. These are some commands which I'll be sharing you. So these are some command, and with this you can create an instance. So let me paste it here. User data. I'll be telling you what this command are. So let me change Geeks, and it's our Mumbai server. Okay, fine. Now what is this? Install HTTPD is for Apache. HTTPD is for Apache, and then starting Apache and enabling Apache. Simple. And here I'm creating a HTML page. We are Geeks. Whatever you want to write in a header H1, you can write. Simple. Now simply click launch an instance. Very simple lab. Not going in detail. I'm just giving you a fast method of creating a EC2 instance. Now we'll view all the instances, and you will see that Geek server which I have created is in a pending state, and within few minutes it will come in a picture. So within few minutes it will come in a picture, and it will be in a running state. So right now you can see it's in a running state, but it is initializing. So till it is initializing, we'll wait and we'll see what we did. So if I again click on launch an instance, so you will again create an instance. So let's say you create, so you give name to your server. You select what type of server you want, Linux, Mac, Ubuntu, Windows, Red Hat, fine. Then there are different images. Whatever you wanted to select, you can select that. Now instance type, I'm selecting T2 micro because for me 1 CPU and 1 GB is sufficient. But if you want to go, you have so many other server type. Like say if I go with C6GA, so C6A, forget about what is C6A. We will understand this C6A, what is C6A in module 4, everything. But here we'll see what is the capacity, 96 CPUs and 192 GB of memory, and the cost is around 2.374 per hour, dollar per hour. So like this. Then we talked on key pair. Do you want to protect your system? So if you want to protect your system for securely access, you can go with key pair. If you don't want, you can proceed without key pair. So here we have selected without key pair. Now in network setting, you are creating an instance. Yes, where you want to keep your instance, which VPC. So click on add it. So any VPC which is a default, yes, or if you want to select your own VPC. So here I have created DXC VPC, SP VPC, I can select. Now subnet, you want to select any subnet, any availability zone, you can select. You know what is availability zone. You want to give public IP, give it. Create a security group, we just discussed before this what is security group, fine. What port you want to open, add, click on add and you can open the ports. And at last you get a storage. So I'm getting 8 GB of storage. And in advanced detail, if you want to install something during the creation of an instance, very important, if you want to install something during the creation of an instance, you can paste it here. So what will happen, your instance will be created accordingly, fine. So this is what a creation method is. Let me go to an instance. So let me click on Geek server. So when I click on Geek server, here I'm getting a complete detail of my server. This is the instance ID, which you can say BB8. So instance ID. This is the public IP of my server. This is the private IP. Let me copy the public IP. Let me paste it somewhere here in browser. Let me press enter. Check whether we are able to access. Yes, we are Geeks and it's our Mumbai server. So whatever I have given in user data, I'm getting that. So I'm able to hit my server. Why? Because I have opened port, I have opened port 80. Because if you see in a security group, if you see, this is my instance, you go to security and in security group, I have opened port 80. So if you remove port 80, you will not be able to hit. Fine. So that is what simple. And we are going to discuss this in the next video. Overall, just this video was to tell you how to create an instance. Again, don't take it that, hey, is it very fast or slow? Forget about that. We are just here to tell you how to create an instance. In module 4, we are going to discuss in detail how to create an instance again. Fine. So coming back, so we created a EC2 instance. EC2 again stands for Elastic Compute Cloud, which is a virtual server, or you can say in a layman term, you are creating your laptop somewhere out, very far from you. Simple like that. Only last, thank you so much for watching. Keep in touch. In next video, I will teach you in the best manner what is the meaning of NACL and what is the meaning of security group practically. Till then, thank you so much.